Imagine walking into a Filipino celebration. The music is loud, people are laughing, the table is full, but then everything stops because someone just brought in a whole roasted pig, golden, crispy, glistening. That is lechon. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic dishes in the Philippines, its history, traditions, why it's so popular, and how it's made. And trust me, this is more than just food. It's culture, it's identity, it's celebration. Lechon is a whole pig slow-roasted over charcoal, usually cooked on a bamboo spit for several hours until the skin becomes incredibly crispy and the meat stays juicy and tender. The word lechon actually comes from Spanish, meaning roasted suckling pig. But here's the twist. The dish itself is not originally Spanish. Filipinos were already roasting pigs long before colonization. This technique goes back thousands of years in Austronesian culture. So in simple terms, the Spanish gave it the name, but Filipinos made it legendary. Lecon's story starts long before written history. Ancient Filipino communities already cooked whole pigs over fire during rituals and feasts. In fact, when explorer Ferdinand Magellan arrived in the Philippines in 1521, his crew recorded eating roasted pork in Cebu. That means lechon existed before Spanish colonization. When Spain colonized the Philippines in the 16th century, they introduced the word lechon, and over time it became the official name. But Filipinos didn't just adopt it, they improved it. They added local herbs like lemongrass, garlic, onion, tamarind leaves, and created a flavor that is uniquely Filipino. In the Philippines, lechon isn't everyday food. It's celebration food. You'll see it at weddings, birthdays, Christmas, especially Noche Buena, town fiestas, family reunions. In fact, many Filipinos say a celebration isn't complete without lechon. Why? Because lechon represents abundance, hospitality sharing. It's not just a meal, it's the centerpiece of the table, and preparing it is often a social event itself. Families and friends gather while it cooks for hours. So, lechon isn't just eaten, it brings people together. Making lechon is an art, and it takes time, patience, and skill. Step 1. Preparation. The pig is cleaned and the hair is removed using hot water. Then it's seasoned inside and out with salt, pepper, and spices. Step 2. Stuffing the inside is packed with aromatic ingredients like lemongrass, garlic, onion, bay, leaves, sometimes even bananas or star anise. This is what gives lechon its signature smell and flavor. Step 3. Skewering the pig is placed on a long bamboo pole. This is how it rotates over the fire. Step 4. Slow roasting. Now comes the hard part. The pig is roasted over charcoal for several hours while being constantly turned to cook evenly. It's also basted repeatedly to create that iconic crispy skin. Step 5. The perfect skin. The goal? That legendary crispy, crackling skin, the most prized part of lechon. When you hear that crunch, you know it's perfect. Not all lechon is the same. Cebu lechon stuffed with herbs. Very flavorful, often served without sauce. Cebu is even called the lechon capital of the Philippines. Manila, Luzon lechon, simpler seasoning served with a rich liver-based sauce. Both are delicious, but very different experiences. So why do Filipinos love lechon so much? 1. It's a symbol. Lechon represents success, celebration, and generosity. 2. It's an experience. It's not just eating, it's the moment, the gathering, the tradition. 3. The taste. Crispy skin plus juicy meat equals unbeatable combination. 4. Cultural identity. Lechon is considered one of the Philippines' unofficial national dishes. It's something Filipinos are proud to share with the world. Before lechon ever reaches the fire, it starts on the farm. And this part matters more than you might think. How the pig is raised for high-quality lechon? Pigs are typically locally raised on small farms, fed a mix of grains, rice bran, and natural feed, given enough space to move, which helps develop better muscle and flavor. In many provinces, especially in places like Cebu, farmers take pride in raising pigs specifically for lechon. Why? Because the diet and lifestyle of the pig directly affect the taste. A well-raised pig produces more flavorful meat, better fat distribution, crispier skin after roasting. Some farmers even adjust the pig's diet in the final weeks to improve the texture of the skin. Not just any pig will do. The ideal lechon pig usually weighs between 18 to 25 kilograms, 40 to 55 pounds. This is known as a suckling pig or young pig, and it's preferred because the meat is more tender, the skin becomes perfectly crispy. The fat ratio is just right, not too greasy. Larger pigs can be used for bigger events, but they often take longer to cook, have tougher meat, and don't achieve the same delicate crunch. That's why for the best lechon experience, younger, well-raised pigs are the gold standard. So, before the roasting even begins, the journey to perfect lechon already starts with how the pig is raised and selected. And that attention to detail, that's what makes every bite unforgettable. So, next time you see a lechon at a Filipino party, remember, you're not just looking at food. You're looking at centuries of history, a symbol of celebration, and one of the most loved dishes in the Philippines. If you ever visit the Philippines, trying lechon isn't optional. It's mandatory. And trust me, once you hear that crispy skin crack, you'll understand why. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And let me know in the comments, would you try lechon? See you in my next video.